Good morning, traders. Good morning, rally clients. It's a good day. Sorry for my a little bit of late night this morning to start. I think it's 4 minutes past the hour we are supposed to start, but it's still good, so we can, as well start right now. So I'm actually on my real account, and I'll be reviewing today's market this morning. That means I might as well review for the rest of the week. But of course, you still can join tomorrow. You can join on Wednesday. You can join on Thursday. Of course, you join on Friday. Because we bring this to you every day, Mondays through Friday, 8 o'clock. But of course, I'll be the one to anchor today's event. That's today's Monday. So we'll be looking at some currencies this morning, some commodities, as well as some indices. And of course, I might as well start with currency right now on Euro USD. So if there is anything you want to look at, that's any currency or commodity or indices you would like for me to look at, you can just state it in the comment section. Of course, today I'll be reviewing with one or two of my colleagues. So anything you post, I can actually review it in the comment section. So some people are saying we are ready to make profit today. Today is a peaceful day. Of course, I agree with you. And I want to actually assume it is so. So some people say I should increase my voice. I don't know how, because my voice is as well as loud right now. It's just that, I don't know, maybe because of fatigue or something. On Monday mornings like this, my voice is usually like that. So manage it with me. Because, I'm in the office, so we'll be looking at something. So I have no idea about Forex. This is my first time. You are welcome. I don't understand what's on the screen. Well, it's my chart because it's my account. Okay, I currently have some trades running. For that person that says he doesn't understand anything, that's let me just check your name. Your name is Gloria. Okay, so Gloria, what we are looking at is currently some screen, and of course, right now I have my account of about 700, almost 800. And of course, I also have some trades running, carry over from last week. Okay. Some people say my voice is very thick. Ibrahim, hallelujah. Yeah, of course, it's thick. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. So some people say good. You need to be louder, please. I'm new. A lot of people say louder. Some people say they can hear me well, while some say my voice is good. For example, the Martin so tweet says my voice is very good. So, right. So let's get started. Of course, I said we'll be looking at currencies, commodity, and indices. So I'm starting with currency, and the one I'm looking at right now on the screen is Euro USD. Now, the question is this: where is the general direction of Euro USD in the next 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days? Well, I want to say that Euro USD might as well begin to climb up right now because he who is down fears no fall. So if you are already on a buy trade, carry over since last week, mine hit take profit last week. Okay, those trades I placed actually hit the profit last week. I think I placed trade on Euro USD. Let me just check. Yeah. So Euro USD, the one we did in class last week, this one took profits, and even the Euro Pound also took profit, the one we took. And of course, the GBP also entered profit. Oh, the GBP hit stop loss. Quite unfortunate. Okay. So that's very bad. But we'll be looking at actually this GBP actually entered some profit. Oh, am I right? Oh, GBP, yes, it hit a very good profit. It's only the gold that I took that hit stop loss, which is very bad. Very bad. So out of the numerous number of trades we took last week, more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10. So maybe only 1 or 2 hit stop loss. The remaining one were green. Okay, so we're looking at right now today we're looking at those things. So Euro Pound has not closed, but AUD is quite in profit. So let me quickly use that one to look at AUD. Like I said, Euro USD is a buy, but we're coming back to the entry point. But let's quickly look at AUD very first AUD majors. AUD. Now, what I'm trying to do is that I want to open an AUD chart. Before I take trade on AUD, I want to first of all check whether I can place a buy or sell. And so I will need to open the chart. And to do that, I come to majors, okay? Majors currency pair, and I scroll down until I see AUD. Then I click on the chart, and it opens to me, for me. So right now, I'm looking at the chart. Like last week when I told you people to buy, it's still buying. And Right now, I'm going to click on a template to actually show the chart properly. And of course, I'll choose this one. This one still says it's a buy. And of course, I might as well also check the breakout. Still says it's a buy. Now, what I want you to do, since I'm already buying and I'm in profit, if you want to join this trade, you cannot do instant execution. As it is now, you shouldn't do that. You should do buy limit. And of course, where you can do buy limit, I'm going to give you the price. So you can do buy limit, say around here, buy limit. Yeah. So let me give you that price. So I zoom in first of all to look at it. If it is correct, yeah, it is. So let's look at buying at this price. So I'm going to just double click this. Now look at my screen very well, everybody. I have order number 57641251, buy limit 0.01 on AUD USD at 0.65245. So all of us should go, if you are with me this morning, you should go to your chart, whether on phone or laptop, initiate an order, that's new order, then do, instead of instant execution on AUD USD, do buy limit. So the chart we'll be looking at first of all is AUD USD, and the trade we'll be placing is buy limit. So go ahead and do that very fast. And look at my screen, of course, you see the price I'm using. So if you are not comfortable with the way I display this price, I can as well display the price on whiteboard, 0.65245 by limit. What I did is AUD, okay, that's the number one trade today, buy limit. Buy limit. And the price is 0.65. Let me be sure of that price. Give me a second. 0.65245. Right. Two, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the price for buy limit. And of course, we can use take profit of about say 20 pips. So take profit will be equal to 0.65445. That'll be our take profit for that. And of course, let me see where the stop loss can be for you guys. The stop loss can just be around 0.64710. There about. So let's look at that. 0.64710. Stop loss 0.64710. So that concludes our first trade for today, AUD USD. Any issue? Okay, AUD USD. So right now I've populated the first trade for today. Buy limit AUD USD. Of course, that. So if you have any questions concerning why I choose buy, you can just as well throw it now before I move to the next one. Okay. I'm a beginner. I have no idea about this at all. So as a beginner, Gloria, don't worry. One day you will catch up. Okay, so don't worry, just follow. All right, you don't have to play straight, Gloria. Just follow patiently. Of course, let me see another person that says something. I'm struggling to hear you. Okay, so open your ear quite, well. That's Elijah. I'm not having any audio. Well, you can just look at the screen. Okay, so what somebody say, let us start with dollar index. You're not the one that will dictate what I'll start with, Mr. Agumbiade. No, you won't dictate that to me. Okay, I'll start with what I'll start with, what is comfortable for me. All right, so I don't know why you are particular with dollar index. I might not even open the chat because of you. Right, so, but client is always client, so don't worry, Agumbiade. That was just a joke. Okay, so I will look at dollar index for you. All right, that's a promise. Okay, but you shouldn't do that. Okay, going forward. I'm starting with what I have analyzed already. Okay, this is not your trade. This is my trade. All right, and of course, I will give you what I feel will be comfortable for you, will be profitable for you. Okay, not what you think. Right. So let's go to somebody say I should switch off people's video. I don't need to do that. Okay, so let's go down. Any other question? USDJPY. Okay, so somebody, I like this question. Joe, I, I actually posted that, okay, for people to actually ask me questions on this. And I love what Joe posted. He said, why risk 50 pips for 20 pips? The stop loss is higher than the take profit. Now, I like this one, okay? And of course, every time I listen or I see this kind of question, you give me kind of as to what you need to know about trading. Okay, so let's go back to that ADSD chart very fast. I'm going to share that screen as quickly as I can. And then we can talk about that relation between the risk and reward. Okay, so right now I have AUDSD on the chart and take profit like I said, it's 20 pips. So from the that person was calling, I don't know. So let's go to 0.65245. Take profit will now be 0.65, 0.65, 0.65, 65445. That's TP. What was the stop loss? Let me check. What was that stop loss? Please can give me that stop loss. Okay, I said 0.64710. I remember that. 0.64710. Okay, modify. Now look at this screen. Look at this screen. So I might as well close this trade because it's the one that was running before we got here. So let's close that one. Then we can talk about why I choose to use 20 pips risk, 20 pips reward and 40 pips or 50 pips risk. I actually thought I closed this trade. I don't know why it is not closing. So now I'm taking a trade right here at this zone, right? That's the entry. So let me change this color to entry, say color green, kind of. Maybe this. And I want to set my reward, my risk to this zone. And I can color that color tomato. Color this. Really want something like this. Okay. Then I'm setting my reward to around this zone. So that changed. Wow. Sorry about that. They wanted to notice. All right. So look at this. If this trade is triggered, right? And forget about the profit, first of all. What I first of all think of when I'm placing the trade is risk, not the reward. So, like I always tell people, okay, traders, advanced traders, and or VIPs, I tell people not to look at the reward first. You should look at the risk first. So, if this trade is in play, where would it, if and it goes on negative, if the price returns to this level, I pick this trade as a buy, and the trade is in play, the first thing you want to look at is whether the trade might, first of all, if the trade go into a loss. If the trade goes into a loss, it might come down to this level. Okay. Now, this is the current event. Right. Let me just see if I can just use this to depict what I mean. This is the current event. These are the void plays right now. So if the trade goes into a play, let me bring this down. Okay. So this is where you enter the trade. If the trade is going into a loss, like instead of going into profit like this, if you decide to switch and it's going into a loss, it will be coming down, right? Coming down to this level, coming down to this level. The first place is going to have a problem, okay? Breaking is this level. That's this level you are seeing now. So if the price is coming down and it's coming down and it's coming down, the first place to have issue is this zone where you have this, you know, excess supply, okay? that people have, sorry, excess demand, right? That people have, and of course, place a buy to actually give a tail to this candle you're looking at, all these two candles that have a tail right here. So the first place the price is going to have an issue is this zone. So it might be difficult to break this zone. That's the first thing. Now, if it breaks this zone and it's still descending, then the second place is going to have issue is this zone. These two candles you're looking at the bottom. Okay. So if it does break this zone, then all hope is lost. If it break the first zone here and it descend, there's still hope that the price can still return to the upside. Okay, but if it break the second zone right here, then all hope is lost, and that price might continue to push down. Now, if it continue to push down, the third place to have a problem is this last one. This is the last support. Okay. So, but then I don't want us to risk too big. That's why I said we should just stabilize the place to trade around the zone. So all hope will be lost if we break this level, right? And of course, we can now accept to take our loss at this zone. We are looking at this white. Okay, that's where that stop loss is. And of course, then we can be out of that market and be fine. But if it goes into profit, then we can enjoy this profit that you're looking at here, even if it is small. Now, take a look at this. Now, let's look at it objectively, not the way you think, but the way the market thinks. If the price goes into a loss up to this level, we are still in play, right? If it goes into a loss up to this level, we are still in play. I have seen it time and time without, that cannot even count, whereby price get to this level and change direction and still return and give you profit. Of course, you can take the small profit you have as quickly as you can and run out of the market. Remember, you do not control this market. It is all those people that are on this zone, okay? The banks, they are hiding somewhere around here. Of course, they are hiding somewhere around here. Because those are the ones that control the market. And of course, you must play by their rule. Remember, this trend is still up right now. But of course, you still don't want to sell. That's why I said you should come here for a buy limit. I don't want you to place a buy right now because I feel that this is the entry point, okay, that we missed. Therefore, it is better for us to wait here at a buy limit. And of course, we can enjoy the price if it continue to push the upside. Now, I hope that is clear to Joe that asked that question. It's an important question that I love and I took time to answer it. But if you still need more explanation on this, you can as well follow my trade. And of course, you'll be seeing the way I do it objectively based on support region, not based on what the risk reward ratio is feeded by a lot of traders in the world. All right. So let me see if it is clear to Joe. Joe, please confirm to me that you're clear on this. And any other person that understands that one. Where's Joe? Let me see if I can get him. Joe, where's Joe? Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. Now, let's go on and look at the next one we'll be looking at today. That could be US 100. So US 100, let me see if I can just go to my US 100 page. Don't worry, somebody that posted USGPY, I see you. I will look at it. Now, US 100, well, I don't know. Let me first of all look at the daily bar. I'm actually skeptical, even though I love buying this US 100, but I'm skeptical right now as to what the buy could be. Because on the weekly chart, I'm beginning to see some retracement that could in the future actually return to the moving average line you're looking at. This moving average is the main moving average. That's like 50 period. Okay. All right. So the price might return to this moving average before it continues to push up. I don't know when it will meet it. I really don't know. But I'm still with the buyers. I'm always with the buyers on this chart. So what I can do is to wait until the price returns to this average on any time frame that I feel like and give me a setup for a buy. That means there's a demand around the line. Then I can place a buy. So let's go to D1 first of all and see where the price is right now relative to that line. So the price is still far. You can see that we still have this wide variation, okay, around this zone. So before the price can continue to push further, it might look for, I'm interested in buying, right? But I want to wait until the price returns to this average. This is daily bar. It's a CFA. Now let's look at H4, where it is around H4. Now on H4, it is clearly around the line. But is there a buy pressure? None. Okay. That means right now there's no buy signal. There's no candlestick that supports a buy on H4. Let's scroll down to H1 and check. On H1, clearly there's a break below, all right? But of course, remember, this is a sell signal. let me see if I can just give you that one in an arrow. An arrow. This one right here is a sell signal, right? That is sell signal, clear one, like this. But because I'm not interested in selling, I will not place it. I will not join. The sellers are in control right now on 1 hour chart. There's a signal for sellers right now. Of course, if they jump in, probably they might make money at the price push down. But because we are buying, we are with the buyers, okay? We want to take it easy. Let the sellers have their day, right? Let the price fall until it come around and give us a buy pressure around D1 or any of the time frames. So, for example, if I had seen this, okay, this arrow that you're looking at here for buyers, I would have bought. Right now, if I see that kind of arrow around this line, I will buy. But since I've seen the arrow for sellers, I will not follow it. Then I will go back to 30 minutes and still continue to check. Right now, there's nothing like sellers pressure on 30 minutes. The sellers idea is right here. Okay. And of course, I think it has played what they wanted to see, but we're not interested in selling. Of course, we can actually go back to 15 minutes time frame, finally check. Okay, right now sellers are still having a field day. So let's wait for them to finish what they want to finish. They want to drive the price down. We're happy they are doing that. We're waiting for the price to now turn around and give us an idea of when to buy and then jump into buy. But if you're interested in selling, if you really want to sell, the time is now for US money. Even though I will not join you, being serious now, I will not join you as a seller, but the signal is there. If you could see it for 1 hour, that the price wants to go down. There's a bearish engulfing candle or bearish engulfing bar for sellers to jump in. Okay, that's the one I just put arrow on. Or maybe I can just paint it for you guys to see. So this one right here is a sell signal, right? That's a sell signal. If you want to jump in, why not? You can jump in, but I'm not interested in selling. The signal is there, right? Please don't get me wrong. The signal on the chart right now on the 1 hour chart is for sellers to jump in and sell. But personally, I will not join. I choose to stay off. All right. So let's go on and some people say they cannot hear me, while some says they can hear me. Well, if you cannot hear me and some people are hearing me, it means you need to check your settings, maybe on your audio. What time frame do I advise on what? I normally use 1 hour. Somebody says which EMA is this? It is 50. Celestine or Bianozi, it is 50 period moving average. Okay. Please, what time frame do you advise one should use when analyzing the market? I recommend 1 hour. Strong recommendation, 1 hour. Okay, but of course you can still check each for D1, even 30 minutes, 15 minutes, just to support your idea of 1 hour. Okay, so can you drop the link of where I could be getting your signal? I don't distribute signal. Hey, lots of people like that. I don't distribute signal. In other words, I don't send out signals. My signals are in closed circle, right? I don't. Let's see. Okay, so let's jump into. Somebody say JPY. Joe, before I get to your JPY, let me go ahead and check Euro USD and USD. Then I can visit your JPY. Now, for Euro USD, I recommend that you all let me just check before I give you my idea of what to do on USD. Sorry, Euro USD rather. So Euro USD is a buy, right? That's obvious. So let's jump into a buy right now on Euro USD. You can do instant execution for this one. You don't need my price. All you need to do is new order. Like I've just done my own now. I want to place a buy. So click on new order. All of us. If you are hearing me, all of us, pick new order. Then pick buy. Not sell. Choose buy. That's it. I've placed a buy on Euro USD. I've placed a buy on Euro USD. Now that we are bought, the next question is, where should our stop loss be? Before I put the stop loss, look at this. If the price choose to go up, we'll make money, right? That's good. What about if the price go against us? Let's first of all look at our risk. So these are the areas of interest that we can look at. If the price choose to go against us, it could have issues around this zone, around this supply zone, or sorry, demand zone. Now, if it failed or if it breached that zone, then it's going to definitely have issues around this zone. That's another level. And if you still break that level, finally, this is the last bus stop. That's about 3 levels. So which one do you think will be appropriate for this buy? I think we might as well go with number 2, the middle one. If we're going with the middle one, which stop loss can we now use? Let's use the line to pick the stop loss for us. Just use this line, like that. Let's use, since we're inside this zone, let's look at this price. Shall we use this? Let's use this one. So stop loss 1.07230, and take profit will be, anything. It can be 10, 20, 30 pips. Depends. Let's say we're using 25. That's about 250. This is about 20. 20. Let me check. I entered at 878. 878. Okay. So that's our take profit, and our stop loss is actually 0.7230. 7230. Something like that. So let's check the stop loss very well. 78. Okay, so our stop loss is actually 60 pips, and our take profit is 20 pips. But of course, remember, we can actually target more profit. It's up to us. You can choose more than 20. All right, Joe, I hope you understand this part now. You can choose more than 20 pips. It's allowed. And once your trade is in profit, you can break even. It's allowed. So that means once your trade is in profit, you can bring the stop loss to break even. And of course, you can now extend your take profit to whatever you want it to go. Okay, so I hope that is clear. For those people that still did not get what I've just done, because of you, I'm going to go into I don't want you all to use my price. I don't want all of us to be on the same entry. But that's why I said you should hit instant buy, but we can all use the same stop loss, same take profit. So I'm going to just populate my take profit and stop loss. That's the one I'll populate. So I'm going to go into new share and whiteboard. I will just drag this one to around here. So we are seeing what I'm doing, and I will use. Let me just write take profit DP equal to 1.08078 and stop loss equal to 1.07278. This is for Euro USD. Okay, so let me let me expand it so that all of you can see it. What I've just done is Euro USD. I did a buy. Remember, this is a buy trade. Buy trade. Sorry, my handwriting. Now I'm using my hand to write on the screen, so my handwriting is not too legible like that. But just manage it with me. So we have done 2 trades today. We have done AUD USD buy limit, and we have done Euro USD instant buy. Instant buy means you cannot use my entry price, but you can use my stop loss and take profit. So go ahead and do that. If you are done with that, then we'll quickly go to Euro USD. Okay, so Prince Will says, what exactly did I see before I placed it by Euro USD? Well, it's not a teaching class, but I will also analyze because of your question. So that next time on your own, if you see that kind of... So what I saw was that so a breakout on Euro USD with ordinary simple moving average, just ordinary moving. Okay, so this red line, okay, this red line that you are seeing on the screen is 21 period moving average exponential. The 50 or the black is 50 period moving average simple. That's simple moving average. Now, what happened in recent past or in recent that we can see was that the red line crossed above the black. True. And since the red line crossed above the black, candles have never returned to it until this zone or this zone. This is the obvious one. So let me use this arrow to show you the candle I'm talking about. This one. That was the first clear candle that we could see that returned and touched this line. And of course, it broke the line, it broke the red line, as well as the black one. That means it closed below both the black and the red, which is good. That means what this one means is that the price has returned to a support. After this breakout, the two moving averages were supporting the price to push up. That means around this zone, let me see if I can use this one to show you what I mean. Around this zone, okay, since these candles or since around this zone cross, please drag this one to this level. Okay, so since around that cross, candles have been dancing around. Can you see them dancing around the above the red one up to this level, dancing above, even got close around this place, but refused to touch it, and eventually broke it around here. So this is the first time that the price will return to this support. Remember, once candles are closing above the average, the average is only acting as a support. So this is the first time that the candle will return to support. And after that, the price broke the black and closed above it. That means the black line support the price to push further. Eventually, the next candle also close above the red. That means both the black and the red support the price to go up. Now, what I'll be looking at is when the price will eventually break above a previous high. This is the previous high, remember? So what I'll be looking at now is that's previous high after the red cross above the black. So what I'll be looking at now is when will the price now break above this candle here. And it happens around this zone. This is the first candle that does that. Let me see if I can just use arrow to show you the candle. This is the first candle that closed above that average, this one. Because if I use the horizontal line, I can categorically, let me see if I can just drag this tiny, right? That's the resistance I'm looking to break. This is the candle that returned and close above it. So let me just use, can you see? After this break below, this is the candle that returned and close above it. So therefore, I can buy from anything from here now. I can choose to buy. And that's why I'm buying now. Even though I'm a little bit late. Some people, we're just few pips late. Okay, that's from here to this place now. That's about 10, 12 pips. That's the only thing that is wrong with that one. Even though we would have bought since maybe Friday. That's last Friday. But I think it's even today, right? Yeah. So it's actually today that we can just swing in and place a buy. Now, that is my reason for placing a buy. For those people that are listening, and for people that have been trading before, they will understand this one. Okay, and they can be using this one to make money. Okay, somebody said, but USD is at verified support. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean verified resistance? It doesn't matter. Okay, if it is verified resistance on the how do I say it now? Let me see if I can check what you mean. Let me go to custom and pick support and resistance. I can't really get it from here. I don't have that verified support and resistance. Let's say support and resistance. No, I don't have it. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Okay. I would have actually shown you what that man means. That's Mr. Uzi says the thing is at verified resistance. But I think resistance are meant to be broken. If I can just give you that. Okay. Resistance are meant to be broken. This one seems to be one of them. Now, if you ask me, between verified support and resistance that you have on your software and the average, that the dynamic support and resistance, which one is stronger? Well, I feel that the dynamic one is stronger than the verified one. Okay, somebody, that's Dr. Jimoda now. Daddy, hey, you're welcome. Good morning. Somebody says, when can we expect a sell on EURUSD? Well, it will be tough because to actually expect a sell right now, because the reason is simple. If you look at EURUSD, EURUSD has been down for a while. Okay, we have seen that downfall. You can see the price now. We have seen a downfall of EURUSD from this zone. That's a very strong downtrend up to this level. Now, you obviously expect a retracement to the upside. Buyers will always come. See, nothing lasts forever. Sellers have been dominating for more than 2 months. That's since December 27. Sellers have been dominating this market up to today, February 19. So we need to count. It's more than 2 months. Okay, which means that you expect some, respect for buyers. They always come, and one of such way they can come is when there's a simple breakout like this on dynamic resistance and support. What I was trying to teach you guys, okay, this is not a teaching class, but of course it's just an analysis class. But of course, please don't forget that, let me just wipe everything on this screen. Clear drawing. There's what we call fixed, fixed, fixed support slash resistance, right? And then there's what we call dynamic support slash resistance. Now, between the two of them, you might want to ask me, which one is stronger? If you ask me any day, anytime, I will say dynamic support and resistance is stronger than fixed support and resistance. Why? Because you see that fixed support and resistance that you're looking at is the support and resistance that your software, the one you have that is plotting verified support and resistance is plotting for you. That one is subjective. That one is based on some calculations. But you see, this dynamic support and resistance is actually based on price. It is price that generates this one. Okay, it's not any calculation. This one is not mathematics. The one you are looking at, this one on top, is based on some mathematics formulas. Okay, there's some formulas that generate this one. I cannot begin to go into details, all right? Because it's not a training class. But when you deal with candles or you deal with bars on the chart, you understand a little bit of what or the difference between the two. But they both work, all right? It's just that when it comes to dependency ratio, I think that the scale out of 10, dynamic will carry, say, maybe 8/10, right? For dynamic. For fixed, it should be maybe around, okay, maybe around 6/10. Dependency ratio, right? But of course, when you do a little bit of advanced studies on candlestick, advanced studies on trading, you'll be getting to this level. We'll be looking at, dependency ratio on those resistance and support. Until then, let's quickly go back to chat, right, and continue. All right. So I think that concludes it, Mr. Ajimuda. Sorry, Dr. Ajimuda. I hope you understand. Okay, but of course, I know you have my personal number. You can always call me, and you can argue it out. But for now, please don't expect sell. Except, remember, if news come to the market, well, it could actually drive the price to that downfall. All right. Sorry, you do place a buy on Euro USD? The answer is yes. I'm doing Grace. Joe, do you trade all pair? No, I don't trade all pairs. I only trade the majors. All right. From what you taught us, after price reaches verified resistance, we are supposed to wait for a retracement or a breakout before we take a trade. Anyway, I took the trade already. Thank you, Oluko here. At what point should we expect a sell of Euro USD? I don't know. Oh, sorry, I think I already answered that one. Now let's go to USD JPY very fast. Okay, USD JPY, United States dollar versus Japanese yen. Where are you? Under major also. And after this one, I'll move to maybe gold. I'll look at it. So now I need to tell you that before I begin anything on USD JPY, I need to let you all know that there's a recession right now in Japan. Their currency, it's unfortunate that we have Naira where it is. Okay, countries like Japan are also going through some tough times, but their currency is still as strong as ever, better than the Nigerian Naira. Because by all means, if you look at this chart, it should be downpour. It should just be downpouring. Because if you look at W1, it's like it has made two tops. Okay, and of course, there's no other thing. There's nothing that go up in this line that will not come down. Hope you are seeing it. The weekly chart is already shouting, sell, 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 right? Okay, because the price is around resistance. Okay, you can see it, it's obvious. And by the time you now plot what we call dynamic support and resistance, say, for example, you are using maybe moving average, say 50 period. Let's look at moving average 50. And you look at what you have. Okay, of recent, the price returned to, remember I told you guys that price will always find its level. Of recent, the price returned to that average. And those are the zones that you can be watchful of. Okay, we expected down for around this place. Price got to it and bounced back to the upside. And now, similar thing has just happened not quite long. So that means the price is still getting support from the moving average and it's still pushing to the upside. Now, we have seen it clearly that the price has already returned back to that resistance. So what we are looking at now is if the recession persists in Japan, then we can talk about break of this resistance. That means the price can continue to go to the upside. What I mean is that if that recession in Japan persists, it's not in Nigeria, it's in Japan though. Remember, Nigeria is not, I don't know whether Nigeria will declare bankruptcy. God forgive me. Maybe all of that, I don't know, maybe we should just sell this Nigeria as a jokes apart. So if this price breaks this resistance again, on this W1, remember we are looking at weekly charts, then the price can continue to surge to the upside. Remember, this is a previous resistance, okay? What I mean is that there have been two resistance in the past that the price has, get to. This place is number one, and this place is number two, right? Now, price is about entering that same zone. Okay, let me just extend this to the back side. So you can see that the price of the candles are beginning to play around this small opening, okay? If the price close above it, you can expect price to the upside. That's this thing that's happening to Japanese yen right now is 100% based on the recession that is happening in Japan. If we are to look at the technicals, it is now we're supposed to be selling, right? But because of that recession, we cannot. Okay, we don't want to go against, the trend. The trend is upside, and of course. So now, what can we do? Can we still place a buy or a sell on? Which one can we now do? Or are we confused? No. Let's go back to T1 and check what's happening right now. And of course, we can, maybe drag this one down and check. Based on what we have here right now, I don't know whether we should. Remember, you're looking at this. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm seeing. So, hope you are seeing it. If you look at what we have now on D1, candles are beginning to close. So what I need you all to look at is this picture, this white zone on the screen, this white opening. I don't know if I can paint it something else. There's no need. Okay, so this is where this is like a litmus test now. I don't know. I don't know what to do on Japanese yen, because Japanese yen is actually getting supported, okay, around the averages, okay. That means the dynamic support and resistance is actually giving it a boost to go up to the upside. But it's actually difficult to really place a buy right now. It's difficult, okay, because the price is around that resistance. Okay, so now H4. Let's look at it. What do you have for us? Well, based on what H4 is saying, it is still difficult because the price is around resistance. Let's go back to H1. H1, well, based on what this H1 is saying, we should be selling. I don't know if I can zoom in and show you. Okay, we should be selling around here. Okay, that's a sell signal. Okay, let's go ahead and use this template then. Find out if we can sell or buy. Moving average breakout. Okay, so there's a close below, or there's a cross below right now. The red has crossed below the black. Good. So when can we sell? Well. This one is a little bit tough for me to decide right now. I really don't know. For me to sell this USD, I will need for this price to return to this average to get a resistance, okay, or to be resisted. Then I can jump into a sell on 1 hour. Let's check 15 minutes. What's going on there? Okay, 15 minutes is sell. All right, let's just wait on 1 hour, and instead of jump into a sell, let's do what we call sell stop. Instead of jump into a sell categorically, let's do what we call sell stop around this support. Okay, so let's look at this support. This one. And pick a sell stop, maybe around 149,760. So let's share. So we're going to go on clear drawing. We do USD JPY. Sell stop. Price. Entry equal to 149.760. Take profit, maybe 20 pips. Stop loss, resistance. Okay, resistance is going to be around, let me check. We can just use 157.750. That'll be our resistance. 150. 157. Okay. So I hope this one is clear enough. For some people that might want me to write that 20 pips in price, that would be 149.560, right? Which is equal to 149.560. I hope you get it. I hope so. 560. All right. So clearly I have my trade setup on USDJPY sell stop and don't execute any trade because I want a clear breakout. I want a definitive sell definition or decisive sell before I can actually jump into a sell. That concludes this for USDJPY. Any question on it? Any question? Okay. Of course, everybody should also join our WhatsApp channel. Okay, I'm looking at the comment section now. Everybody, please endeavor to join our WhatsApp channel where we also give trade signals. Okay, the take profit is on the screen. 20 pips. Somebody is asking. Anthony Grace is asking, what's my TP? If you place a sell on that price, your TP is 20 pips from the entry price. Your stop losses are shown. So how did you get the 20 pips? How did I get it? I get it now. I do calculation. So job at the EMO. Get 20 pips from your trade. Yeah, I already knew this one was going to cause trouble. Okay, let me just do the TP. Okay, let me cross this one out. People don't know how to even calculate 20 pips. That's a very big trouble. Okay, it's equal to 149.560. All right, so that's TP. Okay. Thank you very much, Adamu. Adamu Mani, say good job. Okay, thank you. Appreciate. Now, I place a sell on USD and it's making profit because there's head and shoulder in 5 minutes. Okay, no problem. Thank you. How can I set the 50-period moving average? Awujobi Felix, which location are you? This question is directly to Awujobi Felix. Please tell me, which location are you in Nigeria or abroad? Please, Awujobi Felix, I want your answer. Awujobi Felix, I'm waiting for your answer. I need your location. Oshogbo. Oh, okay, you may be forgiven. The reason why I want to forgive you is because of your location. Let's say you are in Lagos, I would have blamed, maybe the person that took your class or something. But Oshogbo, at least you should understand how to actually set. If you have attended any of our classes, you should be able to set, ordinary moving averages. But of course, there's another class this morning for Awujobi Felix, especially for people that are not in Lagos, Ibadan or Abuja or where now, or Port Harcourt. If you are not in those 4 locations, okay, where you can easily access our office, please go ahead and join. There's a class going to happen this same channel. Okay, this same channel you are watching this program. There's a class that will start by 10 a.m. Okay, Sam is going to record that class from Lagos. I need you to join it. Awujobi Felix. I need to join the 10 o'clock class. Okay, this morning that will be teaching you how to actually set, your averages on the chart and all that. So, okay, so that concludes it for USDJPY. Now let's go to the next one that I might want to look at, which will be gold. I promise gold, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and open gold charts, precious metal. Now gold, well, it's recovering. But is this recovery going to actually last? Let's check. Will it still go down or will it still continue to push to the upside? Whoa, we missed this one. We missed the opportunity. We should have entered the buy around this zone. This is the entry for that buy. Okay, let's wait for another opportunity around that same level. So let's wait for 2006 level and then we can buy. All right, so 2006.95. We're going to do buy limit on gold. Oh, sorry, people were not looking at my chart. Sorry. This is my chart. And I just plotted this on gold. Remember the moving average I was showing you people recent? So this one suggests that at this level, we can place a buy. Now, if we extend this to the end, extend this to around this zone, it should meet this price that you're looking at on the screen, 2006.95. So I think we should do buy limit around it. I feel so. Okay. So let's go ahead and do buy limit. I'm going to do new share now. Whiteboard and clear. Buy limit. Gold. That's what we want to trade now. Equal to entry. 2006.95. Take profit can be around 2020 BP, 2020.60. Stop loss, I'll check that. I need to check that. Stop loss can be around 1993.3. Let's check. TP, sorry, stop loss equal to 1993.30. That's it for me on gold. Okay. Buy limit, entry price is shown, take profit is shown, and stop loss is shown. Okay, so that concludes it for me for this morning. I've looked at US 100, I've looked at USJPY, I've looked at USD, I've looked at AUD USD, as well as gold. Okay, so let's all go ahead and place our trade accordingly and expect money to rain this week. So based on what I have for today on fundamental, there is no news coming out today that is going to be of any significance in the market. So the major thing that will move the market is basically price action. Okay, so that's the major thing that will move the market. All right. So you have any questions, please ask me right now. If you have questions, please throw it in. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Throw the questions in, and then I can look at it. Questions? Anybody? No question. Somebody put there some things. I want to say Euro GBP. On the WhatsApp group, am I seeing buy and sell at the same time on the, I don't know what. A lot of questions are coming in like too many. Okay, Ado-Ekiti, I have you in mind. Of course, 10 a.m. class. 10 a.m. class. The link is still the same link you used to join this channel. The same link you used to join this channel. The class is going to be on Zoom class like you are hearing me now. And the same link that you used to join this channel, the same link you can use to join that class, right? How many pips on gold? I really don't know. I just give you levels, okay, on gold. Let me see if I can share my screen for you people to see. This is my screen. So what I'm doing is that I want to buy at this level, 2006. If the price gets to around this 2020, where it is now, I can close my trade. What I just did was that I plan to buy if the price comes down to this level, right? If the price gets to this level, I'll buy. If the price go back to up to this level, I'll take my profit. But if the price decide to go down and get to this level, this support level, remember, I calculate my stop loss based on support. This is a support region. Okay, if it breaks it, it will meet this 1993. Can you see 1993.30? I just pick that price. I don't need any calculation to do that. Okay, and that concludes it for gold. All right, any questions? You can that's where ask now. Please, do you do physical training in your office? Where's your office? My office is in Lagos, and I do physical training everywhere. I do it in Abuja, I do it in Port Harcourt, I do it in Ibadan. Okay, you can join any of those classes, even in Lagos. And when it comes to virtual class, that's the one online. I do it online via Zoom, and the class starts by 10 o'clock. Now, it doesn't have to be me talking. It doesn't have to be me that is talking. Somebody is always going to be in that class. And of course, I can assure you, sometimes I'm always in those classes, okay? I visit all those locations and teach. But majorly, you can actually, if you are far, join our classes online. What time frame are you analyzing on gold? It's 1 hour. I normally do 1 hour. Please, your Lagos address, 21 Fanis House, and of course, number 43. 21 is Adeni Jones, 21 Adeni Jones, and 43 Adeni Jones. The training center is number 43 Adeni Jones, Ikeja. Okay, somebody say Euro US is on negative. So what? Price is always on the up and the down. So please be patient with the price. If you want to hit stop loss, let it hit stop loss. There is a one set. If you want to hit a profit, let it go ahead and hit a profit. You don't need to worry yourself too much about what the price is doing right now. Okay. link to join my class. The same link you are using to join this same link you used today, the same link. Okay, please, I'm confused. I need your advisor. So far, I lost 600,000 and I don't know way forward, sir. Please advise me. I will be Felix. Okay, so you have my number. Just contact me. I can look into your case peculiarly. I can just address your case. Okay, I can give you an option to work with right there, even there in Oshogo. Please give me a message. You can give me a personal message on my WhatsApp. All right. So that's for our job Felix that posted that question. You shouldn't be losing money, you should be making money. Why are you losing money? Your money should be growing. Okay. Let's see. On the WhatsApp group, I'm seeing buy and sell at the same time. Where are you seeing it? Okay. Your WhatsApp number, please. It's the same number you have. The same number. All of you have my number. All of you have my number in this place. All of you have my number. Now, let me, because of time, it's already 9 o'clock. I should close now, but I only permit one question. So I want to enable the channel to, admit only one person to speak to me. Only one. Okay, so I'm going to unmute. And please enable your microphone and speak to me right now. One question.
Please, can you just help us look at US 100? What's happening?
Victor, what did you say?
US 100, what's happening? It's going.
I give you US 100 treat now. I said yes. US 100, the signal is down. That means the signal is to go down. But me, I'm not selling. I'm waiting for the signal to generate a buy. Then I will buy. I said it at the beginning. If you want to sell, go ahead and sell, sir.
I've actually placed the sell, but it's going on the buy now.
Eh?
I placed the sell when you gave us the instruction, and then right now it's going back to a buy. It's buying up.
I gave you an instruction that time. Did I say you should sell?
No, you gave the option of that. Well, if you want to sell on the 1 hour, you can do that, but it's advisable that you prefer to do a buy.
Mm-hmm. And then you do a sell.
On the 1 hour, trying to.
Okay, so that you have sold on 1 hour, let me give you an option. Use your stop loss around this level that you are seeing on the screen. I hope you are seeing my screen. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
Okay, use your stop loss around 179.09.7. What's your
179. Okay.
179.09.7. 179.09.7.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. I'll be seeing you guys around, maybe in my next class. Okay. Class for new beginners start by 10 o'clock. Class for new beginners start by 10 o'clock. Hope you are hearing me. The same link you used to join this class, use it to join the class for 10 o'clock for beginners. Thank you very much, everybody. And of course, when next I come around, we'll think make green pips together. I'll see you around. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Morning. I just come from your shop now, not me. I don't follow any. I don't buy this. Okay. How much sell it? 1,000.